churches. This is Methodist Church in Nigeria. The church was locked. They locked the church. Why? They gave order, make their priests, the wed man and man, woman and woman, to do the wedding inside the church. They say no, they no agree. They will not support this evil. Now, their headquarters, which is in outside country, either London, United Kingdom, that side. They gave order, the church, they gave order, make them lock the church. Now, trouble don't burst inside the church. And then close that church today, being Sunday, then close it. Because their priest say no, he will not support, make man, the man, woman, the woman inside the church. Then go with them. He will not support that. And they gave order to lock the church. Do you see what is happening in this generation? 100 years ago, 50 years ago, it was not so inside the church. But why this time? I told you people that you are living in the last days.
Alright, behind me is the United Methodist Church of Nigeria. As you can see, the church has been locked. Today is Sunday. The church has been locked. What was the reason? If you look the video on my screen, you see that they fought in the church. A lot of things was broken down to the altar. It got really messy. The members started exchanging hands. You know, at the end of the day, the police came and the police locked the church. Now, the alleged reason as to why this happened is because the Methodist, the headquarters, which is outside Nigeria, authorized these ones that they have allowed the marriage of gay people. You understand? Homosexuality is not allowed. So they instructed these guys that they must allow homosexuality to happen in the church. And this guy said no. The bishop here said no, it's not allowed. We cannot accept it. Instead, we would rather change the name of the church in Nigeria to Global Methodist Church. So they started saying, oh, because it's time for you to retire, you don't want to retire. So they said they are going to bring in their own bishop all the way from abroad to come and head the church, and they will fund that bishop to come and head the church so that he can power homosexuality in Nigeria. So the police has shut down this place, and as you
many churches right now, as I'm talking to you, they are wedding man and man, woman and woman inside the church. They go do them wedding inside the church. Both Anglican church, Methodist, many Pentecostal churches, even Roman Catholic in outside country, American, Europe, all these different white man country. Go to that place, you will see what I'm talking about. I told you people that we are living in the last day. 100 years ago, you will not see this inside the church. 50 years ago, you will not see this abomination inside the church. 200 years ago, you will not see this abomination inside the church. But why this time? Why this time? I told you people before, in the 1999, where they said that Jesus will come in the year 2000, and Jesus did not come in that year 2000. From that year 2000 till today, the atmosphere of the world changed. Abomination started rising all over the world. From that year 2000 coming up, the world experienced what we call lockdown all over the world. Since God created heaven and earth, people of the world have never yet experienced what is called lockdown all over the world. First time in the history since God created heaven and earth, first time in the world that everywhere was shut down. In the year 2000 to this year, from that year 2000, they started man and man, woman and woman started marrying inside the church. I showed you people before, the atmosphere of the world changed from that year 2000. But nobody knows when the Son of Man will come. Nobody knows when the Son of Man will come. But for what we are seeing happening in the world, there is no more time. God will not tolerate this nonsense inside the church. No, God will not tolerate this. God will not tolerate this nonsense inside the church. And this thing is happening. It's happening. They want to bring this thing to Africa. They want to bring it to Africa. We are living in the last day. Child of God, prepare yourself for the coming of Jesus. I have spoken.